Tonight I'm going to make a vegetable version of a shepherd's pie. So I've got some potatoes to make a mash top, and I'm going to put some Dijon mustard in the mash. And for the filling I've got a red onion, some carrots, some peas and some broccoli. Now these are not necessarily a recipe, just what we had in the fridge and what I thought would go in it okay. And to put in the filling I've also got some soy sauce, some Liam Perrin sauce and some garam masala, but they could obviously be other things like curry powder, whatever you've got in really. So the first thing I'm going to do is peel the potatoes and put them on to boil, and then I'll move on to the filling. So I'm just going to quickly peel the potatoes and chop them up quite small so they boil quickly, and put them on while I'm cutting up the other veg. While the potatoes are on boil, I'm going to cut up an onion and put that in a pan and start cooking those. So I've chopped my onion up and I'm going to put that on to cook. Now I'm not going to use any oil because I'm trying to avoid using too much because there's hundreds of calories in oil compared to the actual food. So I'm going to try and just put the Worcestershire sauce, the soy sauce, and the garam masala, and I've got some water if it starts to stick that I will put in the pan with the onion. So next up I'm going to chop up the carrots. I'm not going to peel them, I'm just going to cut the ends off and slice them. So now I'm going to add the chopped carrots to the onions. And I'll leave those for a couple of minutes before adding the broccoli and peas. Next up I'm going to put some of the broccoli in and the peas, and I'll just add some water. Now I'm going to leave that to boil until the broccoli and the peas and the carrots feel soft, and then I'll put the pie together. So while the veg is finishing boiling, I'm just going to do the mash. So I'm going to put in a little bit of Dijon mustard, just a tablespoon or so. You could put something like horseradish in instead. Most people put butter in, and I'm also going to put a little tiny bit of milk in and just mash it up. So everything is cooked now. So I've drained the vegetables and the mash is ready. So I'm going to start making the pies. I've got these two pie dishes that I'm going to use. I'm going to see how much will go in. I'm just going to put the veg in first. And then I'm going to put the mash on top. So there's the two pies ready to go in the oven. I'm just putting them in on quite a high temperature, about 250 degrees C, just for a few minutes just to crisp the top up. The pie is already cooked, so it doesn't need cooking as such, just to make the top a little bit crispy. And then it'll be ready to eat. The pie is now out of the oven and the top has gone a little bit crispy, so you can just see it's just sort of crisped up the top and looks really good. I'm just going to have this with some salad.